Hey, this is Dean, and I'm here at TechEd 2011 with Windows MultiPoint Server 2011, and today I'm going to walk you through one of our coolest features, which is configuring MultiPoint to do more than one language at a time. That is, each station can be configured for a different language. There are a few different steps in this one. You have to go download some things to make it work. So what we'll do is we'll put all the links to any of the websites in the video comments down below, and then we'll edit it all together so that it's one clip so you can see it. Okay? Okay, so with that, let's get started. The first step is to go from your MultiPoint server, or anywhere really, and you navigate to the Windows Server 2008 R2 SP1 Multilingual User Interface Language Packs. That's a mouthful. You navigate to this page, and we'll put the URL in the comments. And what you do is you go and you download whatever language it is you want to add to your MultiPoint server. In this case, I will choose Italian. So I'll go here and I'll select Italian, and I hit change. And then after I've done that, this page will flip over to the Italian page, and I click to download the language pack, and this will let me now download and save the Italian language pack wherever I'd like. So I'll just save that here in my documents, and that will just take a few moments to download, and we will come back when that download is complete and take it from there. Okay, so the download is now complete, so come on back in here. I didn't touch anything. And you can see that the download is complete. All I'll hit here is like open folder. And after I hit open folder, you can see here's the place where I've downloaded the language pack. I'll double click on the language pack to install it. And this will basically take me through a very quick process that will install the language pack. Okay, at this point we're going to break again, and I'll come back after the language pack is finished installing. Hey, this is Dean. I'm back here at TechEd. The language pack has finished installing. That's the longest part of this entire process. It really only takes like a couple minutes. And now what we need to do is we need to go to the user that we want to be switched into that Italian language and switch their user profile to accept that. Your language on a MultiPoint server is something that follows you around as a user. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to move from the station I was using, where I'm logged in as the teacher, up to this other station, where I am logged in as a student. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to the control panel, and then from the control panel, here there's something that says change display language. It's underneath the clock language and region settings. And when I choose change display language, another pop-up comes up, and what that lets me do is very simply change my display language for this user. This user's current display language is English, and what I can do is I can drop down and I can change the display language to be Italian. That was the one that we just installed. Now you might ask, why do you see others on the list? We've done this a few times before, and we have a couple other languages on this system. So I will select Italian, and I will hit apply, and now what it's simply going to tell me is that I need to log off for that display language change to take effect. So I'll log off, clicking log off now, and it's going to log me off the MultiPoint system. And momentarily here, the login window will pop back up, and I'm now simply just going to re-log in as that same user. So now I'm re-logging in as that user, and as I click around, you will immediately notice that the Windows interface has switched for this user from English into Italian. Okay? So that's really simple. I mean, you just have to download the language pack. It's a really simple process, really. All you have to do is download the language pack from the Windows site. We'll have a link to that site on the page within the comments of the video, and then change the property of that user to be that new language. Now, if you back up, we've actually done this with a couple other users on this same system. I have 4 total users logged in at the same time. Starting on the upper left, we have the user that we just saw, which is logged in Italian. On the lower right, we're logged in as the teacher, and the teacher I left in English. If we then go to the lower right, what we've got is a user that's logged in Chinese. This is simplified Chinese. We support Asian languages as well. And then in the upper right, we've installed a right-to-left language, or a bidirectional language, and this user is logged in Arabic. And when you install the Arabic language pack, the entire interface will even swap and be a right-to-left interface instead of a left-to-right interface. Okay, so that that's it. That's how to use Windows MultiPoint Server with multiple languages. There are 36 total language packs available for Windows Server 2008 R2 with SP1. All of those will work on MultiPoint, and for 16 of them, you can even configure the teacher interface to use that language. Alright, and we'll have links to where you can find out more information about all those languages. Thanks very much for watching.